So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with those black alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in, and as I mentioned, we'll run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles of this car. They are 80,030. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change information that's displayed there using buttons on the steering wheel for various different types of menus, and the buttons in question are just here. We have our stereo controls surrounding that. On the right-hand side, we have cruise control, speed limiter, and phone controls. Over in the centre, you then have the main touchscreen. So the first thing you can see on there is the 360 parking camera, with a bird's eye view image of where the car is parked right now. That's a front-facing camera, although if I pop the vehicle into reverse, it becomes the reversing camera. You can also change it so that we have the front near-side wheel view there as well. This car also has autonomous parking, meaning it can parallel park and also bay park itself, taking charge of the steering for you. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again, or hit auto. The car will then maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air for you. To listen to your music in this car, we have got the radio. So AM, DAB and FM, as you can see, your main volume is just here. You can pair up your phone from that top left-hand corner. Once you've done so, you'll be able to listen to your music via Bluetooth audio, make and receive phone calls as well. And we have auxiliary input and, of course, a CD player, as you can see just there. And on top of all of that, satellite navigation. Below the climate control, we have a 12-volt charging socket, the electronic handbrake, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and then both driver and passenger heated seats with 2 different heat settings each. Last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. There is a sunblind that will open all the way to the back of the rear seats. The glass section itself is fixed in position, but as you'll see when this is fully open, it lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.